I think InnoJam is really worthwhile because it gives students a unique opportunity to work with SAP technology, design thinking methodology, and to gain access to big data problems and to try and solve those in a very compressed time frame. So they get a really unique and real world view of the type of development that a company like SAP does.
Today it's really to introduce SAP to those students, design thinking to those students, the way that we develop our own app house. It's held here in the app house in Dublin, and like I say, it's a great way to introduce not only the company but also our methodologies, our culture to those students.
Well, I was kind of hoping to get a better insight to how processes kind of work in SAP, so how they take an idea and they develop it the whole way to prototyping it and then actually implementing it in the real world. Because I'd be coming back here in April as an intern, I was kind of hoping to use the opportunity to use some SAP technologies and learn a bit more in a kind of an intense environment where you're on a time frame and you have to learn everything at once, but also use it practically. So that was kind of what I hope to gain, and so far I think I have got a good insight in design. It's early in the night, but there's plenty more to come, I'm sure.
I think they'll get a really good experience of how to develop in a pretty pressurized environment. It's in a 24-hour space. They will be very tired, so they will also learn skills of how to interact with each other, how to motivate each other when they're at a very, very low point, which typically happens at about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning time. So that will be very interesting for themselves, and I said that to them as well, just in an introductory piece, that they will learn a hell of a lot out of this process of how do they deal with pressures. Of course there is the statistics, the data that we're providing to them as individuals, and they will also learn new things about how to develop applications, how to use the data, the tool set that SAP has to provide as well. These are just what I would classify as the technical things that you learn, but I think it's more the behavioural things, the things you learn about yourself are also very, very important.
Well, I hope to learn all about SAP's different technologies. I'm really interested in entrepreneurship, so I'm interested in using technology and different research methods to develop business ideas. So
I would just like to thank the organising crew and all the developers and all the design thinking coaches who are going to spend a hell of a lot of time with the students, of course the students and the colleges themselves, for volunteering for this. We had to go out to all those colleges and ask people to volunteer and spend 24 hours of the day with SAP. So I think it's great that they have all 50 of them, or 53 as it is, have chosen to do so, and I'd like to thank all those who made this possible.